Hi guys, I'm Rebecca and these are my reviews, and I have my IPSY Glam Bag Plus. This is the one that I get, not the OS. If you haven't seen that video, check that one out. That one is a sampling from both the $10 bag and the Plus that you could possibly get. So this is the one curated especially for me. Curated. The first thing I have is a set of LARUCE brushes. I have gotten a set of LARUCE brushes before. These are evidently pretty pricey brushes, and I have to say, I like them. After having that set for a while, and I use it pretty regularly, I think that they are a good quality. I like the density of the bristles, etc. I like the rubberized handle that has the bumps on it. It's just, I don't know, something about the texture, the size, the grip on it that I like. So you've got this face brush, which is pinched at the ferrule, so it's kind of, you know, skinny and wide. For like a regular powder brush, not my favorite. If you're like a packer-inner, it works okay like that. You could use it as more like a contour type of a brush. You could use it for blush, but it's not like a fluffy brush, which is what I generally use for my powder, but you know. This, by the way, the handles are blue. This is like the blue Denim series. The other set that I have is black with like black bristles. This is a blush brush, and this one I like. The bristles are pretty long. It's very fluffy, not dense at all, which I like in a blush brush, and I find this very easy to use. It's a good size, not too big, not too small. It gets the apples of my cheeks. I can blend things out really easily. I like the fluffiness. It's a good blush brush, definitely my style of blush brush. This one is a highlighter brush, and I generally speaking like a small fan brush for highlighter, but this isn't unusable at all. I used it for my highlighter today and I thought that it worked really well. It's also good for small area powder, like maybe around your eyes or your nose, or you know, maybe you could even use this for contour because it is round, but it's got a slight taper to it, so you can get in smaller areas. You know, I love this size brush. I can use this for all sorts of things. And then two eye brushes. This one is a flat shader brush, and you can see it's got a good point on it. It's dirty because I used it today. But I like brushes that have a point like that because you can use them for multiple things. You know, it's nice and dense and flat for packing on color on your lid, but you can use that point to get into small areas or do a more precise line, that sort of a thing. And then this one is tapered blending, and it's small. This is fantastic for either more precise blending, or I love to use it for my outer V. I just love that because it's not too big. You can get a smaller, more precise blending area with it, and it's a good length, a good density, a good fluffiness. I really like this brush. So overall, I'm very happy with the set. Okay, I have an eyebrow pencil thing. It's a mechanical windy upper one, and then on this end you've got the spoolie. This is from Wander Beauty. I like Wander Beauty in general, and I do like this product. Now I have pretty good eyebrows. I have to move my bangs. I have pretty good eyebrows on their own, but as I age, I feel like they're thinning out a little bit. So I've been filling them in. I don't necessarily draw them on, and this does have a very tiny little pencil on it. So if you have sparse eyebrows, this will be great for tiny little wisps. And this is in the shade dark brown, which I was a little nervous about, but it's not that dark. Let me give you like several lines. You know, that's me like really going to town, and you can see it's not that dark. So if you do just a couple little wispies, you can get a nice light kind of a thing, you know, like I said, so you can draw your brows on if you need to with that tiny, tiny little pencil. Another eye product, this is from Beauty for Real, and this is a mascara with a teeny tiny little wand. It's so little, and it's got plastic bristles, but they're very short. And I have to say, I actually like this a lot. I have it on today, and I think that the benefit of this one is that it gives me great lift to my lashes. Like, it really holds them up. It's stiff but not crunchy, so you don't get flakiness or anything, but I think that stiffness really does help hold my lashes up and in place, because I have pretty short lashes and they don't curl very well, and I don't like using a curler because it doesn't work anyway. So anyway, I I've been liking this a lot. My major issue with it is that it's a pain in the butt to wash off. You have to use a really good makeup remover. Fortunately, I have one, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's one of those where my regular makeup balm isn't quite doing it, and my makeup balm is awesome, so I was a little surprised at how hard this is to get off of my lashes, but I do like the way my lashes look while I'm wearing it. This is a little cheek palette from PIXI by Petra. This is Sugar Blossom, and it has a nice big mirror on there, and then the quad with, you've got two like blush colors, this very bright pink, this more bronzy rose toned dusty kind of a color, and then two highlighter shades, a champagne and a light pink color. Blossom, Sugar, Rosewood, and Petal. I have this on today. Mostly I'm using this color down here. Wow, I swatched it on my hand and it looks brown, but I swear on my cheeks it looks pink. Of course, then you've got that one to compare it to, which is a very bright bubblegum Pepto-Bismol pink, and then you've got this nice sort of bronzy color. So if you mix them together, they make a really lovely shade. Okay, so you can see, doesn't it look a little more rosy as I blend this one out? I think it's just really gorgeous. And then this one is very bright. Use a light hand with that one. And then the two highlighter shades. For me, I much prefer the champagne color. I just think that the pink is too, it just makes me look pale instead of, you know, shimmery and glowy. So you've got the champagne and the pinky shade right there. So I've got the champagne on my face today. And again, you can mix these, come up with your own combination of things. I like that there's some blushes and some highlighters in there. And you can use, you know, just dab into like everything, swirl it around, do whatever you want to come up with your own formula for whatever your skin tone and everything matches with. So I do like this, and I think in general, I like the brand PIXI by Petra. This is a hand cream from CÉLA, which is a brand that I had not heard of before, but I really like this. It's Crème Violette, soothing hand and body butter with lavender and oatmeal. So it's supposed to be soothing and good for your skin. It does have a light lavender scent, but it's not overly lavendery. Maybe the oatmeal cuts it. I have it on my hands right now, and you definitely get a little bit of lavender, but sometimes lavender can just smell like it's just overwhelming, you know what I mean? And I like the texture of this. It does leave your hands feeling like they have lotion on them, but not a greasy feeling. It's more of like a buttery feeling, if that makes sense. Although if you put butter on your hands, that would feel like greasiness. So anyway, it feels nice. I like it. Generally speaking, because it is more of a heavy duty hand thing, you could use it throughout the day, throw it in your purse or whatever, but I like the lavender at night. So I've been putting it on my nightstand to use right before bed. I always put lotion on my hands right before I go to sleep. And then I have one bonus item. So I don't know what the deal is, but I have not been able to choose my products the last 2 months. I don't know why. I haven't been getting any emails, and then when I actually log on, it's like it just won't let me choose my items, and then I can't choose any add-ons either. But then they had that secondary, you know, second chance and shipped it separately. So I added this one for $12. This is from Laura Geller, Quench-n-Tint Hydrating Foundation. And I chose the color Light, which actually does work for me pretty well, although there's not a lot of coverage with this. It is a tinted moisturizer, not a moisturizing foundation, I would say. It has an interesting texture to it because it feels like it's not blending out at first, but then you keep blending and it's like, okay, there it goes. Now I see no coverage, but it feels nice on my skin. It's kind of a nice moisturizer with just a little bit of a tint to it. There's no SPF in it or anything, which I kind of wish there was, but so I've only used this once. I am wearing it today, but I feel like it's one of those products where I'm not in love with it right off the bat, but maybe after a while I'll play with it a couple of times, see how I feel, you know, who knows, maybe it'll become my everyday moisturizer. You never know. Anyway, let me know what you guys got, what you thought of everything. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!